Peace, everybody. This is Milana Al Hassan, the moderator for the Crypto Plan Group. Today we're going to go over the list that the SEC gave us to identify certain Ponzi schemes, and just a quick review over what the SEC said about certain Ponzi schemes and certain things to look out for. I might add a couple of things just off of the eye of things, being a website developer and things of that nature. So this may be another 15-minute research video. So right now I'm looking at some of the things the SEC is saying. So I looked at a couple of sites. So of course we're looking at, right now the hot thing is proof of weak hands. Let's go there first, because that was around first, and then you had YouTubers talking about it, and it became the thing for some reason. So I want to see. I'll go to that in a second. As we can see, it's all on Reddit. You know, proof of weak hands is on Reddit. In the search engines, medium.com, I don't know what that is. Steemit, you know, we know what Steemit is. A viable, sustainable platform, though it's not completely decentralized. But Bitcoin Talk, okay. Decentralized TV talked about it. What was this? I don't see who that is, but they talked about it. It's a couple of videos talking about it, but I need the video. So what we're gonna do is, until then, we're gonna look at the other websites. So you had proof of weak hands, that was first, and also after proof of weak hands, from what I understand, came something called proof of weak legs, and these are supposed to actually mean something. I don't know exactly what they mean. So, give me a second. Okay, peace everybody. Finally have the website for the POWH. For the Proof of Weak Hands website. We're going to wait for the slow computer to load up. So I'm going to go back here to the SEC document where it talks about, I'm not going to talk about investor qualifications. It's decentralized platforms. So we're going to talk about that. But we can't talk about high investment returns with little or no risk. Now, in the past we had Bitcoin, Devor, you know, LoopX, and those type of platforms that were pretty much said you're going to get this in the beginning of the platforms, in the platforms. Not only that, you had a lot of crypto YouTubers pushing the fact that the non-fact that these platforms were going to pay you in BTC and all this type of stuff. I knew that was false. If I remember, that was LoopX that was doing that, saying that they were going to pay people this much in BTC. And it was openly seen, that scheme. Any smart person knows that why somebody just all of a sudden said they're going to do this right now. They could have been doing this at a certain time earlier. They could have did this anytime during the ICO project, but instead they want to all of a sudden decide that they want to give this much BTC away. And just not even being a mathematician, that just didn't sound right to me. So I never invested in LoopX. But one thing I'll tell you, my experience with LoopX was the fact that LoopX had a very, very nice looking website. An immaculate looking website. So I didn't get caught up in the LoopX FOMO. Though LoopX, it is said LoopX stole or siphoned around $4.5 million in cryptocurrency from people. So this is a very important video. People need to be watching this video. But right now it's taking my computer too long. So I'm gonna, hold on. So LoopX had a very high-tech looking video, nice movable background, things of that nature. But in the end, they still scammed. So normally you can't go off of the visuals of a platform, but you can go off of little small amenities. The one that I would say would be, in the crypto realm, transparency is a big thing. So if a person can tell you the team that's worked on this project, then there's a big problem. None of these projects pretty much had anybody that was known to the project. So nobody knew any mathematicians, any stockbrokers, any so-called engineers, software engineers. Of the majority of these lenders, then they were known as lending platforms, and then later they decided to change the language, which I've been talking about the whole time. Anyway. Okay. I'm going to have to make another video. But if you're not on a platform like Steemit, you're missing out. The Steemit blockchain, people make money on the Steemit blockchain. Doesn't matter if you have to pay taxes. If you have to pay them, you have to pay them. There's still other avenues where you can be or decentralized. I'm a firm believer in Steemit. And I'm a firm believer in Dragon Chain. Main reason is because they're known platforms with known developers. The Dragon Chain platform was produced. That blockchain, was formed by Walt Disney, the Walt Disney Company. Not only was it formed by the Walt Disney Company, they're getting ready to do big businesses with other business. This is known information. Steemit, blockchain based out of San Francisco, here in California also. So when you're looking into blockchain investments or new programs on blockchains, then things like that are very important. Now, right here we have the big talk these days right now is proof of weak hands. Some people don't like it because it is a open Ponzi. You see the shield kit, stuff like that. That doesn't mean it's better, because it's still a Ponzi. But like I said in one of my videos in the past, business minds, developers, and also hackers and crooks are going to look at BitConnect and say, this is where they did things wrong. This is where they did things right. How can we make this system better? So this platform here on the Ethereum blockchain, okay, supposed to use ERC20 smart contracts to facilitate its actions in a bot. I'm not a software developer, though I am in a blockchain development school. So I don't understand 100% this stuff, but I suggest everyone go through it and read it. I said I'm gonna have to do another video. It's been like 10 minutes, so every trade, buy or sell, has a 10% flat transaction fee applied. Instead of this going to the exchange, the fee is split between all current held tokens. 10% of all volume this cryptocurrency ever experiences. Okay, so people who are in BitConnect, a lot of them are comparing this to BitConnect, but they're saying that this platform is better than BitConnect because, why? Just like I said, they learned something from BitConnect and they try to learn something, try to make it better. Now we see is ETH and 13,000 ETH in contract, 31,000 transactions, 24-hour volume, which is actually amazing. So these people are, I don't know, but I do know these people are considering themselves a game. So it is, play at your own risk. It is a gamble. So to me, this is a sign right here also. If you look at this footer, the rest of the site was okay, but this footer looked like it's been thrown together. So you have to look at things like this. I'm look at something else. This is proof of weak legs. After proof of weak hands, you have proof of weak legs. Now look at this shit here. Let's just be honest. Any website developer knows that this site is a piece of shit. Look at this. Let's be honest on what we're looking at. This site is a piece of shit. No rights reserved. This application has been made for entertainment purposes and should be considered as such. No guarantees are given. So, do you see the difference? Now let's look at proof of weak math. This is just a quick review over these sites, though this one looks a lot better. I'm not going through the white paper of these sites. I don't think it's worth it. Disclaimer. This game is intended for entertainment purposes only. Do not send any ETH you do not want to or cannot afford to lose. There is zero guarantee that you will make ETH playing this game. And more importantly, zero guarantee that you won't lose any ETH you play with. Play at your own risk and do not attempt to pressure friends, family, or strangers into playing too. Where are they getting this from? They don't want people getting other people in, and then they end up blaming their ass because they got their grown ass in a game. So, in fact, you shouldn't even play yourself. Now, do you see this shit? So, hey, it's all on you if you want to play these things. So, We'll be back with another episode. Peace.